Am I wrong for exposing my friend's lies and ruining her relationship? My former friend, Lena, had been living with her boyfriend, Mark, for about a year and a half in a nice apartment downtown. I'd met Mark a few times, and he always seemed like a decent guy. About 2 months ago, Lena reached out asking to borrow $600 because she said she was behind on her half of the rent. I hesitated, but after a lot of pleading and promises that she'd pay me back after her next paycheck, I agreed to lend her the money. 3 weeks went by, and when I asked about repayment, she brushed it off and said she'd pay me soon. But that soon never came. Meanwhile, her Instagram showed her out with friends eating at expensive restaurants and clearly not struggling financially. I decided not to confront her, thinking maybe there was more to the story. Then, about 2 weeks ago, she asked to borrow another $400, claiming she needed it for utilities and rent. I reminded her she still owed me $600, but she insisted she was in a tough spot. She even offered her boyfriend's PlayStation 5 as collateral, knowing I was a gamer. I gave in again and lent her the money. A week later, when she stopped answering my texts and calls, I went to her apartment. Mark answered the door and said Lena was on vacation in Mexico. I mentioned she owed me money for rent, and he looked completely shocked. Turns out he pays the full rent and all the bills himself. He told me Lena had been living rent-free since moving in because he wanted to help her save money after leaving her parents' house. He had no idea she'd been borrowing money under false pretenses and even trying to sell his PS5. The next day, Lena called me furious, accusing me of ruining her relationship because Mark broke up with her and kicked her out. She said now she had to move back in with her parents and wouldn't be able to pay me back anytime soon. Now I'm torn. I didn't mean to meddle, but I feel like I just exposed the truth. Still, I can't help wondering, did I go too far? Or did I just save someone from a liar?